and welcome to Scarlett's Interviews. Today we will be interviewing Margaret Deborah. You can come on in, Margaret.
Hello, Scarlett. Thank you for having me here today.
Is it alright if I ask you some questions about why you came here?
Of course, that's why you brought me here, right?
Yeah. Now, my question was, what was going on in the 1880s in Ireland, and why did you move here?
Well, I immigrated here because of the Great Potato Famine. It was this huge thing that happened to so many people, including me, and we moved to the United States because all of our main food, the potato, was dying.
Jeez, it must be really hard to leave all your friends back in Ireland, but I don't want to make you feel bad. So, let's just say, what year did you move to the U.S.?
Well, I moved to the U.S. in 1888, and I was 10 years old.
Wow, that was 142 years ago.
Yeah.
Never mind. Next question. Where did you go when you immigrated?
Well, I immigrated to New York, Ellis Island.
And where did you go after you moved there? Like, where did you live?
Well, I immigrated to Chicago, Illinois.
It's Illinois, and I live in Chicago too. But I want to know what your job was.
Well, in Chicago, I didn't have a lot of money, so I was a cleaner.
I feel bad they had to labor and clean all day, but I mean, at least you got money, right? Next question. Who was the ruler in Ireland and the president in the United States?
Well, I'm pretty sure it was Charles Stuart. I'm pretty sure Charles Stuart Parnell was the king of Ireland when I immigrated here, and Rutherford B. Hayes was the president in America at the time.
That was such a long time ago, I don't even remember that far back. No offense. But next question. What were some of the inventions that you remember when you immigrated here?
Oh, there's this. Oh yeah, the steam turbine was invented by Charles. What's his name again? Charles Ingerman Parsons. And the steam engine worked on trains and it moved everywhere because back then we didn't have any power.
Right. Okay, that was such a long name though. But we only have a few more questions. So what were some of the things that you ate?
Well, I mostly ate chicken and I mostly ate deer. But occasionally I would eat chicken and meat.
Now, what was your favorite song when you were in Ireland?
Oh my gosh, amazing question. Thanks to the Roses. It was like,
okay, yep. Sounds great. That sounds like a great song, just by the name we don't need to. Okay, so we have different tastes in clothing. Like you're wearing,
but I'm wearing
dress, and I'm wearing jeans. So, but I would like to know like your style, you know?
Well, when I was 10 years old, I wore about the same outfit. I wear some dress shoes, this dress, and a hat like that.
Every single day?
Just about.
I can't even. Like, I could not dress in that stuff every day. That would just annoy me. But I really don't. So, I just want to know your final question was, what was your favorite game to play?
Oh my lord. My favorite game was Tafel. It was so cool, but it was very complicated, so I'm not going to explain.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
President.
What are you doing?
Rutherford.
Oh, it's Rutherford.
Oh, did I walk in front?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. But occasionally I would eat chicken and meat and stuff until I stopped. Also, Rutherford B. Hayes was the president.
What are you doing?
Rutherford.
Oh, it's Rutherford.
Oh, damn, I can find it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, cool.
Hi, I'm Piper. Now welcome to Piper's Hypers Interviews. Today, I'll be interviewing this random lady I found on the internet. Come on, random lady.
I am not some random lady. My name is Magdalene Thomas, and I like telling stories. So, what story do you want to hear?
Well, I want to hear the real story, and I was gonna ask you a few questions.
Fine. What's your question?
Well, my first question is, why did you immigrate here?
I came here because France and Germany were having so many wars. It just made me so mad because they kept changing the border. Oh, and do you know what else also happened? Not in France, but in America. President Andrew Jackson signed the Indian Removal Act. It takes people away from their homes.
That's sad. That would make me mad too. Well, was the ruler of France? The ruler of France was Louis Philippe. Did he cause any problems?
No, I mean, he was just your old typical ruler. Nothing really exciting.
So nothing cool happened?
I mean, like, the lawnmower was built, but I mean, like, I don't know. The sewing machine! The sewing machine was awesome. It helped so many people and women, especially, because then we didn't have to sew with our hands and sew with all those other stuff. It was a sewing machine. It was awesome.
Oh, I bet that did help me. And I bet that helped a lot of other women too around the world. Anyways, this is not related at all to a sewing machine. You should never try it. But what was your favorite food?
Oh, that's a tough question because I loved a lot of foods in France. Probably the cassoulet.
I love that food too.
Let's just get back to the questions.
Okay, yeah, where were we? Was Andrew Jackson a good president?
I mean, he signed the Indian Removal Act. That wasn't too good of him, but
was he a good guy?
I mean, he was a good guy. But when he signed the Indian Removal Act, he gave me different feelings. It's just.
We're down to a few more questions, I think. But, anyways, so what was your favorite movie?
There was no movies back then, but I had a favorite book. That was called Pride and Prejudice. It was a very romantic movie, and I really don't want to talk about it.
Understandable. Also, okay, of course, now, one more. I have like a few more questions. What was your favorite song or like genre?
Well, it was classical music in France. I just loved classical music. But in America, I heard it was like the blues. I don't know. I never really liked the blues though. I kind of always just stuck with classical music.
I feel you. Anyways, what were some activities you like to do?
Well, I loved looking at the paintings. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's a very confusing name. But he had these beautiful, beautiful paintings, and they spoke to me.
Were they like, I don't know, were they like magical and pretty?
Yes. Yes.
Like roses and stuff?
Yes.
Not really my genre, because I don't really like listening or watching those, or like, looking at those paintings.
I'm offended. How could you not like those?
Well, you're years old, so that's good, right? Anyways, thank you for watching Piper.
No. Duh.
Okay, well, but was he a good